Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, July 24th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, I nurture this little love light of mine. And today we have the moon finishing up in Virgo, and the moon in Virgo is making the majority of the connections, strong earth energy, very practical energy, really paying attention to our focus with this moon in Virgo energy. And the moon in Virgo is like, busy, busy, busy. We don't really have time for void moon energy. There will be a little bit, but mostly it is about staying focused and present, kind of like yesterday's astro, where we talked about like you have a calling, step up into that calling. Virgo is asking us to step into that. So Virgo is making most of the connections with the planets in Capricorn today. We will have an opposition with Neptune, which can influence dreams. And when I always say that Virgo energy, it can be so practical. It doesn't always hold space for the unknown. It doesn't always hold space for possibilities. It doesn't always hold space for miracles and magic. And all of that energy, it's very possible. And so I think when we take those little moments of the day, nurturing this little love light of mine, I think that's holding space for some magic. But besides that, if you're finding yourself overly focused in a practical way, do hold space for the unknown. Again, I want to remind you, a big lesson that we have going on right now is that lesson of knowing that we don't know, being open to change, being open to the stories, being open to the information that is coming at us. And it doesn't mean you have to accept it all. It doesn't mean all of it is true, but it's just that openness. So we begin the day with that opposition. And then, like I said, Trine energy, which is supportive. We have the moon trine Jupiter, the moon trine Pluto, and the moon trine Saturn. And as the moon is trining Saturn, it is squaring the North Node. So that may actually be a challenge, staying in that Gemini energy of, I know that I don't know, and being open to information and being open to change. Those earth energies are like, this is where I'm planted, this is where I shall work, and you shall not pass. And North Node and Gemini is like, don't worry, I'll find my way through. But don't make that energy, don't make it harder than it has to be. Stay open to the mutability. It's so funny to me that Virgo is a mutable sign, meaning changeable, because I feel like while Virgo can engage that energy, it can also kind of get stuck in the mud, like that, like Earth energy. So be awareness to be in that mutable space. And honor your own personal flow and magical focus. So those trines, to me, it feels like a really good day. Again, pedal to the metal, getting work done. Don't overdo it. Be very aware that you don't have to overdo it, but show up as you are called to, in your purpose, in your work. Moon will then shift into Libra, 6:54 p.m. Pacific time. So like I said, right before then, like maybe about 2 hours before then, so 4:54 p.m., 4:30, you may feel a little bit of a dip. Again, that's Pacific time. Dip in energy as the moon goes void, but then it's coming on board again with Libra and ready for action as the sun and the moon and Lilith all connect. So sun in Leo, sextile moon in Libra. Libra and Leo together really likes luxury, nice things. It might be a time for a nice dinner, a cup of wine if you're into that, or whatever, really a little bit of indulgence, a little bit of niceness. So in the evening, after you've worked hard, indulging in yourself, a little bit of self-care, a little bit of pleasure for yourself will be very nice. That Lilith energy is actually working with the sun, so you may find yourself a bit more outspoken, and you may find yourself expressing things that you weren't necessarily expecting to express. So do keep that in mind, that Lilith energy Lilith in Aries is feeding into that Leo energy. But if you stay heart-centered, it'll be all good. Stay heart-centered in that expression. All right. So, cards. Oh, I have the traveling card. It's not possibilities, but it's very close to that possibilities card. Expanding your mind. Keeping your mind open. In a moment-to-moment thing. And I think that's the thing with the Virgo energy. Sometimes it can get so hyper-focused. Stand up, breathe, take a breath, tune into your body. What are your needs? I also have to say I have the healing card. Virgo energy, super healing, especially as you pay attention to your body. Your purpose, my purpose right now, is really listening to my body, honoring its personal healing path right now. So that may be something for you as well. If you're not, making the donuts, getting that stuff done, it doesn't mean that you're not showing up as you're called to show up. So just really listen to what you're needing. And again, that may be healing. This also goes for, the strong water energy that we still have present with us. As Mercury is moving through Cancer, there still are emotions. Now, let me just say, for many, it feels like those emotional tides have way slowed down, but it doesn't mean that they're gone. So if you get a hit of emotion, don't worry. Moment to moment. We got the inner parent showing up for your inner child. So again, show up, do the work, but are you tuning into your inner child? Are you looking for the joy? Are you lighting up, nurturing your little heart light? This little light of mine is the song that keeps playing in the background. So this little heart light, this little love light of mine, keep tuning into that. And finally, I have the transformation card. So all of this is feeding into the ultimate transformation. Yourself and otherwise. And that's going on, like I said, in so many different levels. So do keep that in mind as your energy levels may fluctuate. Like what part of transformation am I working right now? And it may be that you're called to settle in, chill, to allow these energies move through. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.